Hi everyone, it's Az here from HeelvsBabyface. I am desperately trying to get better, but why do you know when you're lonely? It just doesn't seem to want to go away. So another couple of days rest. Gonna try and do another video, see how long the voice lasts for this time. But it's an upbeat video for Friday. I know it's Friday night. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be right. It's gonna be all right now, baby. But Blizzard yesterday announced some news. But before then, let's go all the way back to the beginning. So, September the 7th, Classic WoW has been out for a little bit. And this tweet from a very small, unknown Twitter account gets posted. In roughly 20 to 30 minutes, we will attack every US PvP WoW server. Just setting up domain. UK drillers in it. So that went out. And then, true to the word, or massive coincidence, because we don't know that the two are officially linked, the classic servers on World of Warcraft US went down, not only on World of Warcraft, but also on Overwatch. And then Blizzard posted this, which I'm going to read out in a very silly voice. Today, Saturday, September the 7th, because it feels like the World of Warcraft service has been negatively impacted by an ongoing distributed denial of service attack, or DDoS. For several hours today, we've repeatedly seen WoW realms targeted and taken offline by the attacker. Maybe. It is our top priority to resolve any issues that prevent players from being able to smoothly play World of Warcraft. However, it is the nature of DDoS attacks that players may experience the game becoming unavailable. If you are disconnected or have issues logging in, please be patient and wait a few minutes before trying again. We will continue to work to address the situation. Thank you for your patience and your understanding. Okay, so it's a daft voice, but actually it really helps the vocal cords. So the attack continued, and then the Twitter account started to goad people. Now, they weren't attacking the UK servers, and I was actually streaming live at the time, and I was not at all impacted. And they tweeted out also, because I was keeping a tab on their Twitter account, that they'd had hundreds of DMs, according to them. Who knows? Their Twitter account is now banned. Hundreds of DMs asking for the EU servers to also be pulled down. But they didn't want to pull down more grain, so the EU servers were spared. But they put out a bunch of tweets, RIP, Asmongold and Soda Poppin'. Two options, follow the streamers or just cycle through every US and EU PvP server. We're sat here drinking our sodas and laughing at the peeps who think we're actually based in the UK. Well, we shall see. Would target EU servers, but they're probably playing on them, so they weren't. As well, but since a lot of the servers are in the same DC as Mograine, it would cause outage on that server also. We did say we won't down Mograine. So it's US for now. Oh, and Overwatch. Overwatch is down, which was true. So this continued for hours. I mean, hours upon hours. But eventually, I think, after about 48 hours, about 2 days or so, Blizzard managed to shore up the servers. There was a lot of anger by players wondering why a company the size of Blizzard Entertainment would allow such a continued attack, DDoS attack, on their servers, and why preventions weren't in place. I gotta stress, I am not technically minded in that way, so I don't know the ins and outs and all of that, but we do see lots of things about DDoS protection here and DDoS protection there, so how they get bypassed seems to be very easy indeed. However, boom, this came out yesterday. Hello everyone. We wanted to return to this subject and put some closure on it, returning to the DDoS attack forum post. As always, it is our top priority to resolve any issues that prevent players from having a smooth gameplay experience. Immediately after the DDoS attack against our game service began, the Blizzard security team worked around the clock with local and international law enforcement agencies to track down the source of the DDoS. It is our understanding that within a few days, authorities were able to successfully identify and arrest a suspect. We really appreciate your patience and understanding. Now, I 100% believe they did this without any shadow of a doubt, particularly when we saw recently the people being sent round from 2K as regards to Borderlands 3 and those leaks that came out there, the private detectives. And because of the popularity of World of Warcraft in itself, and also the colossal launch and continued success to date of Classic WoW, this was something to be protected. And this was something to be protected fiercely. Now then, when you start, this is where I get a little bit lectury, but, you know, forgive me. When you start to attack a game and ruin what would literally be millions of people's fun, you're going to find that you're going to get very little sympathy. For all the couple of hundred DMs that you might receive asking you to pull down other servers, you're going to have millions of people absolutely livid at you for ruining their fun. At the end of the day, customers pay money to play these games. And these people that do these DDoS attacks, etc., all they want to do is ruin people's fun, waste people's time, waste people's money, waste company money. Goodness knows how much money, of course, Blizzard spent shoring up the attacks, doing the investigation, etc., etc. And it is a very selfish thing to do. So if this person who's been arrested is in any way, shape or form trying to fall onto the mercy of the masses, I think they will find the masses very, very quiet indeed. So I want to draw your attention to a couple of things. First of all, DDoS attacks in America are a federal crime. And not only that, if they are UK-based, if UK drillers, and it is the same, and they are the people that did this, and it isn't somebody that was just trying to piggyback off this DDoS, the UK is exceedingly strict. And we have prison sentences up to 10 years for people convicted of DDoS attacking. So you may say, okay, yeah. These are maximum terms, these are maximum penalties, and things like this are very rarely actually brought to the fray. Well, let's have a look at a couple of examples, shall we? So a very specific one, a World of Warcraft one. Los Angeles, a Romanian computer hacker who orchestrated a series of DDoS attacks on the European servers of World of Warcraft, was sentenced today to 1 year in federal prison. And they served it. Not only that, they were ordered to pay restitution of $30,000 to Blizzard Entertainment for this as well. Now, I can't remember when this was, as regards to when the DDoS attack actually happened. But if this is being written in 2018, then you can probably imagine, and I don't mean this cynically, and I don't mean this as a stab, that, you know, World of Warcraft wasn't at its greatest in terms of subscribers or stuff like that. So the impact would have likely been relatively minimal comparative to the DDoS attack on the classic servers. So if that in itself managed to elicit a $30,000 fine and a year in the slammer, oh boy. Oh dear, sunshine. Don't drop the soap. Ask for soap on a rope for Christmas. And then let's just have a quick looky pooky at another one. DDoS attackers will spend 2 years in prison. And this is for a series of 2013 attacks on LoL and Dota. And they were also had to pay $95,000 in restitution as well. If you want to do this, then you got to pay the consequences. You got to accept those consequences. So for all the fun that they might have had in the short term, whoever this person may be, thankfully they haven't been named because we are living in a culture of guilty until proven innocent. They will have their day in court. But if they are found guilty of this, they're going to get everything they deserve and then some. And then we'll see how many sodas they're supping as they're laughing at people. All I can say is, I'm glad I'm not in their shoes. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed the vid. If you did, do give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. Follow me on social media and Twitch for live streaming. Links there in the description box down below. And I'll be back with some more stuff very soon. You take care. I wish I would. Bye for now.